Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of our Whiskerwood playthrough on the Far Frontier setting. We're playing on normal mode and we are just in the middle of summer. So, it appears to be raining as well. That sucks for our whiskers, doesn't it? They are doing lots and lots. So we have lots of food, so I need to come over here first thing because I was a bit concerned about the wood. So what I need to do is we do have stump collection on, that's fine. I was a bit concerned about we didn't have stump collection. I wanted stump collection because it just allows us to make the most of our trees. But we have that on, so that is fine. How is our research coming along? This is one of my questions. I also didn't realise that when you educate a whisker, you increase their expectations. So turning all of these into craftsmasters is going to make them, well... Oh, yeah, we are turning them into craftsmasters. It's going to make them a bit more fussy. Bugger. And what are our construction whiskers doing? I honestly don't need to build all these houses yet. And the trouble is they build it in such a weird order, don't they? Oh well. So, let's do go around and check what everyone's doing. So, the carpenter has no one in, so I'm going to pause it because I don't need to see the thing. We did relocate our charcoal furnaces down here. So, did I delete the ones over here? Yes, I did. Okay, so, you guys are generally doing the right jobs. You are production limits. So, they've hit production limit. You should also use Catalyst. So, that's all. Sawmill's fine. This fishing dock is fine. This fishing dock is fine. This smokery is fine. Fishing dock's fine. Smokery is fine. Flax spinner also good. Weaver, fine. Fire tender not in use at the moment. Probably going to be moved. That's fine. Research lab, that's probably going to be moved as well, to be honest. Get rid of that. Our warehouse row is fine. So, someone's been taken out of that to train, so I'm going to put that on overtime for now. Nobody's in this at the moment because we're training more apprentices. These are going to move as well, probably. Yes, definitely, they will be moving. Warehouse down there, fine. And the farming's a bit of a mishmash, so nobody's in the fire tender, fine. Rosen, this is the one area where we don't have optimised whiskers, predominantly. It's not the worst thing ever, but it could be better. Is there anybody in here who is a farmer? No, there isn't. And what about our logistics post that nobody seems to be using? That's fine. So, everyone seems to be fine. So, when do we have a ship? We have a supply ship tomorrow, and we have a whisker ship in 2 days. I think we're going to need a few more whiskers. Our food has massively skyrocketed since I put in this extra fishing dock. If you remember last episode, I was a bit concerned we were going to run out of fuel. Not fuel. Food. And these guys are making lots of fuel for us, which is used by the smokeries. Excuse me. And is also used by the oil furnace. So in the winter it may be prudent to actually turn them off, or we're going to have to actually just keep upping the production of fuel. I want to actually come and look at the research tree for a second, because I'm keen to see what's going on in there. Sorry for the slow start to the episode. So we are researching the conveyor belts. We're at 28%. I am very keen to put them in, but I also want to look at heating. So the heating stove requires a heat source. Doesn't say what the heat source is. So is that fuel? Because I seem to recall somewhere that there's something about... so we have steam power. Steam radio. Okay, so that goes to the next level. Okay. So it's not that for now. Okay, so until we get to the next level. What does that require? Gold, bronze bars. Ooh, that's an alloy. Okay. I really hate this. But what can I do? So what I think we're going to do is we're probably going to put another farm in. Can you just... I think I kind of need these guys to... I need to move this over here a bit, and I need these guys to forage. Oh, Shadow. That's your job. That's your speciality. You can come over there and you can get me some berries, I guess, and start to pull all this out. And up here, I guess I'm going to put in another... Where is another farm? And we'll get some whiskers when they come. So we'll put another farmhouse up here. And we set this as high priority. I really hate this. I really want to do something about this. It's upsetting me. I wish I'd been better when I processed it in the first place. And then what we'll do is maybe we'll get another tree in. We have bonfire there, bonfire there, bonfire there. Okay, I think the bonfires allow you to work in the winter. So I just need to be careful that I'm not putting them willy-nilly around too much. I know we have one here. These buildings should keep themselves warm because they're quite intensive processes. And my vision of having these lovely row houses down here, because you click on these, you see the housing quality is 2. But if you click on these, well, when we have one done, we will have one done soon if they can get off their ass. I'm going to speed this up a bit. I'm also going to put these guys on overtime. Oh, they already are on overtime. Because hopefully, you guys are going to be... Oh, they're not even close to being craft masters. Okay. That's just going to take a little bit of time. You do have a field priority, don't you? You know that's your field. Okay. And it's pub time. Everyone's at the pub. Well, they're not at the pub, are they? They're at this. Getting the lovely food. We have loads of food. Logs are going to be an issue. We're still using the stone. Planks are good. What did I set our plank limit to? I set it to 150. That's fine. We don't need to go above 150. I don't know whether I need to set a production limit on copper bars as well. Alloy of tin and copper. So we would have to... So we're going to have to smelt tin and copper together. Iron bars. Smelted iron bars. Strongest metal doesn't say. Gold bullion. Gold smelted into usable bars. Flour. End of day. How much do they love me? Yeah, they're fine. They still... They really hate the food. So what we get today? Supply ship today. And they're upset about being dirty, but I have one bathhouse. Like, what do you expect? I'm trying my best, guys. Are you getting any further through this today? Now these guys... So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to come and put the next bit in a minute. And I didn't know if to replace some of these with stone stairs. Let's go look at our supply ship quickly. Oh, you can't delete the dock. I don't... Do we... We're basically fishing for machine parts at this point. So I'm going to continue to take the machine parts. Because until we can produce our own... I wonder where that is. Blast furnace potentially. Sifting tower. Cotton gin. Coppersmith. Tailor. Chemist. Blacksmith might be the one. Or machinist. I mean, it could be any of them, couldn't it? So until we can actually start to produce our own machine parts, like we are reliant on the claws. And hopefully we have a whisker ship come today. This field is your priority. Yeah? I'm not going to have anybody working this at the moment. I mean, you actually just... If you're all insisting on working everyone else's fields... Oh, I just gave the fire hut over time when no one's in it. Oh well. Have a load of overtime, guys. So where's... I need to put the other field in, don't I? I'm not going to put anyone in this until we have more whiskers. Put that in there. Now we're going to set that to trees. Because trees seems to be the issue. Well, we can actually just grow berries on like a... Oh, that's interesting. You having fun there, love? God, food has gone up. So I don't think food's going to be an issue this winter. How are you getting on? It's a shame you can't put overtime for the teachers. I'm sure there's some law in the UK that forbids that. And no, I did not tell you. I didn't tell you to do research. I must have accidentally clicked research tier 2. Glad I come and check that. I'm really glad I came and checked that, because I would have been frustrated if we got to the end of the episode and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we just did research tier 2." No, you shouldn't be doing that. I don't think there's any other production limits I want to set. Copper ore, no. Coal, no. Tin ore. I think we need that sifting tower so we can chuck stuff in to get other stuff out. Cotton, we have loads of cotton. Flax is fine. Stone is fine. No, that's fine. That is all fine. But I don't know whether I'm going to actually take 2 of these people out. So, because food is very good, I'm going to take 2 of them out. They're lovely. You're doing great jobs, guys. And you guys can come and work over here. I wish when production limits were reached, maybe like on this building here, like this building production limits reached, they would then just go and do something else, you know. Maybe work in one of the other jobs. So, how's my approval? Yes, spent it all, and there we go. Nauseating pollution. Where's my pollution? I mean, it's not really that bad, is it? We claws are a humble race, we already make such demands. Too few colonies are repaying the humanity. Your colony has appeared in such a list. Building 8 claw statues. Okay. I don't particularly care for that. I mean, I don't think pollution's mad. There's a bit down here, but there's going to be working in those industries. Tax collector has arrived. Right. Shove off. No, we might not be able to do this with cotton alone. How much is this? This seems like a lot of debt. I should be doing this in 5 increments, I know. Forgive me. Fingers crossed they go and plant that. Wind chimes. Lots of machinery. Machinery is on the decrease. I'm going to take that. Might as well just take the iron and copper bars, to be honest. I may actually set a production limit on the copper bars, because that way we're not just going to burn like loads of extra. Maybe I set it to 150 as well. That way we're not going to set loads of expend the extra fuel. So that might be a reasonable thing. And this is always going to use it for research, so what have we got? I wanted farmer ones, which is good. You're an educated loner. I mean, I'm taking you got a warm core. Oh, I should have looked at the other, shouldn't I? Squeeze healthy. It's fine. I want a couple. You're a monarchist. Cat simp. I might take... I don't need... I can train people to be educated now. I don't need that. Nosy. Yeah, okay, you can come. Buttercup's patient. We'll take those 4. And then we'll refuse the rest. And this just gives me some more builders, if nothing else. Which is kind of what I want. Ah, so you're finished. So, you need to pause. Supply ships arrived as well. It's all happening today, isn't it? We'll put it up there. If I put that there, can they come and start to... Yeah, that's good. That's what I want you to do. So, supply ship. These supply ships are getting expensive, aren't they? I guess we just keep going for machine parts. That's a little bit healthier on the machine parts. So, oh, I have 2 sets of... I do have 2 sets of miners up here. Is there anywhere around here? Oh, what's that? Coal. Send them on like an adventure. Really, I want to start to get over to some of this, don't I? But I need conveyors and stuff to yeet stuff around. Sorry, we're going on an adventure again. Post-hash. Okay, let's... I guess you just go back down. No. Move. Lower. We exit slice view. So I'm hopeful that we're going to get to see the... I really want them to do this, to get this done quickly so that we can see... You can see me try and put some belts in today. Have you guys actually finished training these guys yet? Nearly. I kind of asked you to do... Come on, the field priority tool. So that is their priority. So they should be doing that. I mean, they are getting logs, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm just... Okay, so they are planting that now. This is your priority. And this is your priority. I don't know why I struggle with like basic game mechanics so much. Oh, this needs to be left fallow. This is fine. This needs to be left fallow for a bit. I think trees are fine. I think trees because they're like nice. I don't know. We'll leave that fallow for a bit. They're fine. Nobody's working here. Excellent. Right, let's come out. This was your job in here, wasn't it, guy? What was your job? So, in you go, Nibbles. I'm sure we had another apprentice, or did I put them in some weird job that they shouldn't be doing? Brambles is doing that. I'm sure we had maybe we didn't have an apprentice on our list of. Oh, if you've got to come out, Gorney's got to come out and assign current worker. And she goes back into there. Cool. So next day, these should be absolutely smashing the stone out. Do we have lots of rope? How much rope do we have, man? Refined materials. What's it? Supplies. Where is it? Woven. I really wish this was in order. It's not. Ropes. We have loads of ropes. Love it. So fingers crossed. You should be smashing out the cut stone tomorrow. And look at these houses. Well, they come with that bit on them. On the front. I don't think I put that there. Really, pirates? But like I said, the comfort on this is much higher than the comfort on this. So, I think we are going to end up replacing all of these at the front. Which is fine. So, not giving you any fuel. I'm not giving you any machinery. We're not doing that. So, it basically relies on tailored cloaks. There we go. Mr. Pirate, have your pound of flesh. How are we getting on? 59%. 59%. I did pull a lot of this out now though, so that one was going to move over, wasn't it, to allow the pathway up there. Also, was I looking at talking about stone stairs? Okay, we don't have the stone stairs yet. That's fine. So warehousing wise, how are we doing on stock? We do need some more warehouses, so let's get some more warehouses in. On Warehouse Row. Shame you can't alternate though, flip the buildings, isn't it? So that oh, so that shows where the conveyor will go in. Interesting. So the conveyor is coming around the back. So we might be running loads of. We might not have big warehouses. We might just run this as small ones, but we'll see. We'll see. Cool. Production limits are set. You're doing the stone. I kind of want you. Oh, they are not messing around now, are they? The stone has now become the bottleneck. So I want you to just accept. Reject all. I just want you to have. Because you're across the road from our thing. I just want you to have stone. So you're allowed to just have stone. So logistics boy, you should be just moving stuff to the warehouse it's allowed in, shouldn't you? Anyway, and I'm gonna just allow. No, I'm not sure. Is that working? We do have some cut stone. We have copper bars. They're building the houses. I'm going to put one more whisker in here. Muffle can go in here. And at least we've got two on the go we can serve from. So, I want this to kind of go up at the same. I've dug out where I didn't want to dig out. Classic Scott. Can we already get up here? We can. Let's move you over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in, we're going to mine. Let's end the day. We're going to mine this down, so if I select the mine tool, along here I want all of that out at least. I think I want all of that out as well, don't I? How have we done this down here? Ah, smuggler ship, excellent. This allows us to get some bullion, hopefully. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to chuck at him. Maybe some ropes. Oh. Ropes don't really do it, do they? Cloaks do. I'm not giving him any fuel. Not giving him any soap. I don't really give... Do you like smoked fish? Actually, take some planks. Let's get up to 3 at least. And the tax collector arrives tomorrow again. My God. These guys are relentless. But we do have another whisker ship. Do I want more whiskers? How much housing do we have? We do have housing for 2 more. Marius. Hanzel, Inky. You started to chuck the educate ones at us a bit more, hasn't it? I like you. And I like you. The rest can go away. The rest can whistle, so to speak. I was really hopeful they would do this quick. Ah, we're nearly there. And then we can mess around with belts. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. We're not teaching anyone, that's fine. This is going to move up here. Do we need the food, or would I rather go with... So shall I abolish sawdust seasoning for now? And I'm going to enact... I'm going to enact lift with your back. Because then hopefully that'll improve our resource chains. Lovely. I love it when they all work together. If your field is rocky, you probably should remove the rock, shouldn't you? I mean, I would. But that's just me. And lovely, we've almost built our quayside. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have an input hopper here, maybe? And maybe an input hopper down here, I'm guessing. Conveyor belts, yes. Right. Right. Let's get excited about this. Flat belts. So, input hopper. So we're gonna have this is kind of like a input location. Not enough resources. Oh, so it won't let me build it because I don't have the resources. Well, well, well. Of course it won't. Right, can I at least put the belts in? Can I at least put the belt? Can we at least have a little bit of fun game? Flat belt. So that needs to go in. So, okay, so this doesn't work. This needs to... Can I raise this? I mean... Okay. Okay, that. I can put that on top of a bonfire. You're going to let me put that on top of a bonfire. So if I put that there... Is there a splitter? How does this work? Right, let's just... What we'll do is we'll play through the night, and then next day I'll figure out about putting these in. You also do need another research, so what else can we get? Medium warehouses probably was going to be my next choice, but I don't really want that. Bronze smelting could be useful. Heating stove is nice. Claws visage to stop the claws from coming to eat me. Luxury supplier. Weed cultivator. Oh, I kind of want the sifting tower. Coal and piped water. Fuel pollution. I don't know what it does. Let's go for elevators. Because then at least I can get down to the lower level easier. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. And let's get through the night. Does anyone need overtime? You do. I need stone. Come on, guys. You have become my new latest whipping boys. And I'm going to have to come get someone to put the blocks back in down there. Are you struggling with this? No. Okay. We have so much raw food. I need to move this as well over at some point. How's approval? Oh, they still do like me. Right. So, let's slow this down. So actually, let's pause it while I build the input hopper. So, if I pop you here, yeah, well, I think that's reasonable. We're going to pop you here. So that will allow, we're going to put resources in here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a conveyor. So I think I'm going to need this entryway being blocked. So I'm going to need that there. So that's already to... Right. Let's delete that. So we can have one more warehouse. Well. How is this going to work? I guess I could have it... Is the idea that you run a path along the back? Because what I could do is... So let's... Okay, so let's delete this lovely bit of foliage we have going on there, and let's put in a input hopper. So we'll pop that in there, and then we'll come out here. I'm sure that works. Unreachable. Well, build this first. Oh, that actually insta builds. Oh. Have I got this the wrong way around? Forgive me. Forgive me, I am still learning. So that goes that way, so you chuck it in there. Say you chuck it in there. That then comes... okay. So that raises that up. We then... come off the end there. So say I have to run this down here, like so. What gets what gets it off to this side? How do I... Right. I will return... Well, for you it's going to be a second. For me it's going to be however long it takes me to figure this out. Hello, and for you what was a second, for me was longer. So it turns out there is no way to split resources off. So my entire line of desired to have this main warehouse trunk is kind of It's just not happening, is it? So, um, yeah. I guess we're going to go with something different. I am going to leave these warehouses here, but what we're going to do is maybe have a staging area here. So, what I'm thinking is it could be cool. For now anyway, at least. So let's just delete all of this. That's what made me very sad. Apparently the devs are working on it. Like a splitter thing. But, you know, game's in early access. So, what can you do? So, in line with that, what I would like to do is I'd like to have an easy way of getting our logs down here, at least in the first instance. So, I'm going to delete all of this rubbish. And I would like to have, you know, a way of getting the logs down here. So, what we are going to do is we are going to, our stone path is going to continue this way. So, let's put our new log warehouse in. I don't know whether to have it separately off, because if I'm going to continue this out, well, I guess that does allow us to continue just using this. We're not going to be automation heavy, but that's fine. So, what we're going to do is we're going to, where is my warehouse? Logistics. I'm having a moment. I can't find my small warehouse. So if we were to put a small warehouse here, it's kind of ruined my vibe. Maybe if we come with one over here, is that gonna? That wouldn't be the worst thing I've ever done if I put one here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, from up here, we're going to put an input hopper. Is that the worst thing I've ever done? Yeah, we're going to cancel that. We're going to move it over this side. So we're going to pop one there. And we're just going to have an input hopper up here. So, where is the input hopper? It's under belts. Lovely. So we're going to have that there. And then we're going to set this so that it only allowed logs. We just want logs to come into here. So, we're going to pop in a, at least we get to see some slides now. Oh, that used copper bars, that's disgusting. How low do we want to go? I think is that low enough? Then we're going to put a belt. Oh. I think I've come too low, but I don't think I had much of a choice. And then we're going to put in this. And fingers crossed this should work. Or do it now, actually. I think I need to come back one. And we'll pop that there. And then we'll put a conveyor belt raised. Like so. And then we are going to be able to hopefully put logs in once this has you struggling to get to work. It is a long path, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. Tax collector has come again already. They love ripping me off, these guys, don't they? I guess they're like, you should be doing better in this game by now, but you're not. What are you doing, Scott? Logs, coal. I'm not giving you my good stuff. Would you like some flax? We may just be giving them the... Yeah, I think we're just going to give them this time. Which is disappointing for them, but oh well. But lovely stuff. So, hopefully, logs are going to get chucked into here. And get put into this warehouse. Another whisker ship's arrived. I don't think we're taking any, but let's just have a look. Or maybe I should be. Maybe I should be at this point. I'm not sure. You're thoughtful. Considerate. You got a strong shoulder apprentice. Considerate, thoughtful. I might take you two. Then refuse the rest. So that was a really bad. That's really bad. Let's re-roll. I mean, I might take the cut stone at this point just so we can get some more of these houses built. Can you not reach this? Or do you have to walk a long ass way around? I think you just have to walk a long ass way around, don't you? Hopefully these guys are going to build this and then we can see the logs start to fly down here. Supplier has arrived. I don't really want anything from the supplier, but I obviously have to take stuff because of the clause approval. Let's just take the lowest one. Let's just take the lowest one. And we're into autumn. So fingers crossed. This should just take logs. And they should come flying down here. I don't know whether we actually see that on an animation. But fingers crossed we do. Where are you going to come and put it in here? You're going to come probably put it in here first, aren't you? Oh, yeah, you put it in there. So what I might do is I might actually block logs from going in here. And then they have to come and use the... They have to come and use this. Pop that there. Come on. Come on, Mousy. Oh, you're just storing it in there. Come on. Come chuck it in this hopper. That's what I want you to do. There we go. Do we see them go down? We do. Okay, that's cool. I like the animation. Sorry, I'm hyper-focusing on this. Yeah, I just think it's really cool. Come on. Speed you up a bit. It does take a while, doesn't it? I guess that does help. Because now this is just going to be full of logs. Yeah, that is going to help. That is going to help. I mean, maybe I could even come up with something for cut stone that comes up out of the depths. But not yet. But not yet. Right, so conveyors turn out to be a bit of a damp squib. Didn't they? Just a little bit. So, what is our next research topic? Our next research topic is elevators. Hopefully they don't turn out to be a damp squib and we can actually get down there. As far as industries, I don't know whether we need to... So we have a lot of flax. I don't know whether we need to get another weaver, because then at least we can make loads of those cloaks. What do we reckon? What is our resource level on flax? So we don't have a lot at the moment, because probably because I yeeted it all to the whiskers. The claws even. They are okay. Everyone's starting to live in the nice houses now. I may delete some of these houses in a minute and start to put some of the stone row houses in. So I think we could actually do with getting another weaver, you know. I don't know where we're going to put a weaver. I guess we could continue to extend our dock out this way. Right, let's look. They still like me, apparently. And if I said this was episode 7 at the beginning, it's actually episode 8. So, where's the weaver? Where's the weaver? Flax spinner, no. Is it under... not the resource extraction, is it? Sawmill, flax spinner, fine threads, charcoal furnace, weaver. So maybe we do need to put another. Can I? It's a bit of a long boy building, isn't it? Maybe we're going to come and expand our industry over here, so you can move. So you can come over here. And how did I want the weaver to look? Or did I want it to go on top of something? No, that looks dumb. So if I wanted to come out there, that means I need to do another... pop all of this in. And pop that there, and that should be sufficient. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think we need to work on the growing of cotton, potentially, and the turning of resources into what we want them to be. I did need more logs because we're eating them at a increased pace because of the fuel. I don't know how much fuel I need to set. Do I need to set a limit on fuel? Do you reckon 300's enough? Please, if you know anything about this game, let me know in the comments. You know, do you reckon 300 fuel's enough? Because we are just keep pushing it. Let's take the cheap one again. They're back in 2 days. Right. We are going to need to seriously sort out our stuff. So am I going to put another field in over here? Cotton. Now I'm guessing I would like one. And a cotton field there as well. And they should be able to do that. Because cotton's a great trade export resource. As if you're going up there to collect the wood. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is allowed. Maybe it's really frustrating that you can't just... Well, I could actually chuck everything in here, couldn't I? I could actually get rid of this and we just not have this. So I could... Yeah, let's actually empty this. Empty out this warehouse. And what I'll do is we'll allow cotton, flax. In this warehouse. Did I do that in this warehouse? Yes, I did. Cotton, flax. And then I will allow cotton and flax. And then that should all get chucked down there. Chucked down the chute. So, you can come in here and actually start to build what I messed up. Because I want this to be built. So... I think it needs to be lowered a little bit. Yeah, I want that to be built. I want that to be put back in. And then we can have some nice long boy stairs. You're working on the elevators? We might get to elevators. We've got 10 minutes left. Are you planting? No, you're not planting that at all. They have their field priorities, don't they? And I told them that I want the wood, so... Reject or empty out warehouse. Was that difficult? There we go. So food, we're doing great. I mean, we probably are going to actually start to... Some smoked food could be our ticket to getting a lot of money. So maybe I'll put another smoker in. Food processing. What else can you actually spin, Mr. Flaxman? Do you have another recipe? No, you just produce it into ropes. Okay. And we have entered the end of another day. 75 days. They probably think, what are you doing running this colony? It's not good. But let's come into food processing. So a netter could be good. Mill requires schematic. Bakery. So I am going to come in here and I am going to put in another smokery. Because I think we need to just go with it and just focus on our strengths. Which is food production, apparently. Oh, we can make all of those pretty up here. Apart from the disappointment of the conveyors, I am actually relatively pleased with how this is still going. I have some issues with resource scaling, but I think we're getting there now. I maybe want to replace a lot of this with stone path, actually. I don't like... Oh, I built that off center, didn't I? That's going to pee me off. Maybe this is where the pathing changes a little bit. Time to bulldoze up. And then they should start to chuck it. Why are you walking down the stairs? Delete. Stick it in this warehouse. Stick it in here. I want to just see that this is definitely working with the flax and everything. We have elevators. Right, should we have a mess around with them? We have 6 minutes. Should we have a look at their elevators? What research do we want? I think we need to go for something... I think we need to go for the water pumping so we can get the sifting thing going. Yeah, there's other stuff like the tailor. Fabrics, what do? You produce... threads into fabric. Okay. We have the carpenter. The heating stove would be good, but maybe not. I'm going to go for water pumping. And let's see if we can get this lift working. So, dare I remove these stairs? Okay, let's look at how the lift works first before I start deleting stairs. So if I was to put the lift here, do you put it? Do I put that there? Fine. Seems reasonable enough. Right, that's our test elevator that I built. I didn't realise it cost stuff. So let's come in and really ruin my Whisker's day. Now we could actually come down here, couldn't we? So we could put a test elevator in here. So pause. Elevator entranceway. Fine, there. Why is the placement blocked? You know what? I am going to figure this out next episode. So, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. If you have any comments, please let me know, and I will see you next time.